It's time for a mini mix it haul. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Well, if you're new here, my name is Lizzie and I'm a Disney plush collector from the UK. So happy Tuesday. I hope you're all having a great start to your week. I am here with a really exciting mini mix-its haul. It is my shortest mini mix-its haul that I've done so far. I obviously did the introductory video when I talked about what they are, and I had 4 to show you then, and then I had 4 to show you in my last haul, but this haul I've only got 2 because they released a spring series and I don't want to put it together with, say, a summer series. I want to show these to you in spring in case you want to get them for yourself. So I got these when I got my last Disney Store Japan haul, and if you didn't see that, I will leave the video down below, but they are all in the same unboxing, so if you didn't see that, I will leave a card up above. So far they've released either 2 or 4 characters for each series, and I do think that because they've released these and there's only 2, there won't be more for this spring series, but they have chosen 2 perfect characters for the spring, and even though I don't really collect one of these characters, I still had to get them. So unfortunately they weren't on the 2 for $25 offer, and you would think that because I don't collect one of these characters I might not have bought it, but I did manage to use my 15% off code for my birthday on this, so it did reduce everything a little bit actually. It even reduced the Disney Store Japan plushes, which I wasn't expecting because it doesn't always. So I would just say try it and see if there's something that you want with your birthday code. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. So even though I didn't get the 2 of these for £25, they did get reduced slightly. So they were £15 each retail. I will leave their affiliate links in the description, just in case you haven't got them yet and you would like to. But the first one that they released was Thumper. So Thumper has a tulip hat on. Tulips are my favourite flower, if you didn't know. I'm actually going to a tulip festival before this video goes up, and I am planning to take this hat, but it's a pink tulip. It's got some green leaves around it, and it's really beautiful, but it is attached to Thumper's head right now, so let's just take it off. It does have a little bit of plastic keeping it onto the velcro, which I'm just going to take off, because obviously the beauty of these is that you can mix and match the hats. So this hat could go on, say, Winnie the Pooh, if I wanted to take Winnie the Pooh out with me. I might take Winnie the Pooh if it's a warm day, but apparently the field where the tulips are is quite cold, so I might not wear my Winnie the Pooh dress. I might be wearing a jumper, in which case I might take a completely different character, but I've got the perfect hat for it now. And it will actually be the first time that I take a mini mix-it out with me, because they're quite large and they sit kind of here on my bag, so they're like hitting my chin and stuff. And I've got to say, I don't take my own advice. I want you all to embrace loving plush at whatever age you are, and I haven't taken a mini mix-it out yet because I'm really worried that someone's going to mock me. But you know what? All I've got to do is go out once with a mini mix-it at this tulip festival, because it's the perfect opportunity, and then I will be over that. Because I take my NuiMOs down to London for Disney Store events. I have 1 on each bag strap sometimes, and I don't mind if people stare at me then. It's just mini mix-its are new and I just haven't really had an opportunity to take them out yet. I almost took the Stitch out when I went out on Valentine's Day to Merry Hill, but I was like, Merry Hill isn't the place where you wear a plush. But I've started wearing my Labubu's to Merry Hill, so I need to start wearing these mini mix-its and getting some use out of them, because they're quite pricey to just sit on a shelf in my room. But back to Thumper. I do like Thumper as a character, so of course I was going to get him. He's got a tag that says he's from the spring series and a really long double tush tag, which I am going to take off. So I'm going to take off the normal tag first, and then look away if you don't agree with this. Don't tell me if you don't agree, because honestly they're not your plushes, they're mine. I don't moan at other people for what they do, but I just think because these sit on you, on your outfit, the tush tags just get in the way. So I've took the tush tags off and he looks slightly better now. His velcro is the exact same colour as the rest of his body, and to be honest, he is a strong contender for the tulip fields because he's a bunny rabbit. So I could take pictures of him with the tulip hat, without the tulip hat. I'm really excited to finally test out a mini mixit in the wild because I haven't actually seen that many people wearing them. I've seen them buying them, but I haven't seen them wearing them. And then the other character, sticking with the Bambi theme, I don't really collect this character, but like with Angel, this is the only one I wouldn't own if I didn't buy it, because if I decide further on down the line that I want to be a completist with these, I might not be able to get this one. So I got Flower. This is the skunk from Bambi. Again, it's got the same tag saying it's from the spring series, and it's got the tush tags that I need to cut off, and it's got a hat that I'm not a massive fan of. It's a bit like Angel's from the Valentine's series. It's just yellow instead of pink. But I was thinking if I had both of these hats, I could have two characters that are the same, like Winnie the Pooh and Piglet, and have them both in flower hats, and they will match and they'll look really cute together in the spring, in springtime places, and it might encourage me to take them out more for photos. So I decided to get it, and even though I don't like these flower hats, I will probably like them more now that they've got something to match. I would really like some more Winnie the Pooh characters. I'm waiting patiently for Tigger and Eeyore, but I just don't think they're going to bring those out because they would have brought them out at the same time as Winnie the Pooh and Piglet surely. But I'm just going to take all the tags and stuff off Flower, and then we'll take a closer look. So this is Flower. It's obviously a skunk, so it's black and white. On the back, the Velcro is black, so it does cover the white of Flower's back, but I don't mind that too much because I think it blends in really well. It just looks like an extension of the tail. I wouldn't normally collect a skunk because as animals go, I don't love skunks, but I think it's a really, really cute plush. It obviously goes really well with Thumper. They could wear the two flower hats together, the pink and the yellow. I just think the possibilities are endless now, and it makes me hate the pink hat a little bit less now that I've got this yellow hat. So how I store them, I've got all of the mini mixits in a basket on a shelf that I built in my April vlog, and if you didn't see that, I will leave a card up above. And then I've taken all of their hats off and I've put them in a drawer so that I can mix and match them a bit more, because I would really like to take them out with me on more adventures. I'd like to take more pictures of them out in the wild as opposed to just in my room, and I would like them to have more mini mixits. I'd love a release schedule because they are a bit random at the moment. We do seem to have had a collection every month so far, but it doesn't seem to be the same day. It is a Monday usually, but I just want to know whether it's like the first Monday of the month, the second Monday of the month. It is exhausting having to remember to check the Disney Store website every morning, and I don't have to, but if I missed out on something because I didn't check, I would be mad at myself. And I've got to say, because I don't have high stress releases to look out for because there's no monthly plush collection, I can check it every morning and not be that stressed. But it does mean that when I'm on holiday or if I'm on a time difference or something, I've got to make sure I've checked in case they release something that I wanted. I wish the Disney Store would get better at sharing with us when things are coming out. They do it with things like Star Wars. They made sure we knew that things were releasing on May the 4th, but I don't want the Star Wars stuff. I want the plushies. I want to know when we're getting more Disney Store Japan plushes. I want to know if we're getting a B collection this year. I want to know what the release schedule is for the mini mixits. I'd like to see what's coming with the mini mixits as well, because I might stop being a completist if, say for example, they're going to bring out a Tinkerbell one or something, because I don't really like Tinkerbell that much. I really want a Sully one. Can we please have a Sully mini mixit? He would be adorable. Probably with a Boo, because I can't imagine that Mike would look that good in that format. But I do love mini mixits. Not as much as I loved NuiMOs, because obviously I really got into posing them for pictures and putting them into little scenarios and getting them their own little toys and things. But mini mixits are really cute as purely a bag accessory, and as someone who's become really obsessed with bag charms lately, they appeal to me quite a lot. So that is my little haul of the spring series of the Disney mini mixits. If you haven't seen my plush reviews of them, I would say that they are worth the money because they do have a very similar price point to the NuiMOs that they replaced. And while NuiMOs had things like bendable arms and things like that, I think they're just never going to start at a lower price point anymore. They're always going to start at the same price point of the thing it's replaced. So I don't mind paying the money. I certainly prefer it when they're on 2 for $25, but unfortunately this collection wasn't. I'm really excited to see if we get any this month. As I'm filming this exactly a month since we last got them, we might have already had them, so make sure you're following following me on Instagram at lizeindisney, because I always post when there's new plush, because I'm sad and check the website every morning. But thank you so much for watching. I would love to know what you thought of these NuiMOs and whether you got them, so let me know down in the comments. Have a great week, and I will see you on Friday for another video. Bye friends!